guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chika. This channel is for information purposes. So I'm going to give you information, especially if you're thinking about coming down to Scotland for your studies. There are a lot of advantages to coming down here, and we all know that whatever has advantages also has disadvantages as well. There is no place that is perfect. I'm sure we all know that. If we don't know that, please, it's important to know that there is no place that is perfect. Of course, we always know that there's no place like home too. So if you want to come down here, you have to have the mindset that you might not be seeing home for a while. So you have to get comfortable with your new environment. So like I said, my name is Chika. I came down here in 2019 for my master's after working in Nigeria for 10 years. I was made a manager in my office and I felt I wanted something different. I wanted to experience something more. I felt like I had learned everything I wanted to learn from my job. I wanted something, I wanted to explore another part of my life. I also wanted it to be that the next 10 years of my life will not be stuck in an office, will not be stuck doing the same thing. I always believed that I never wanted my life to be like my parents. I know they struggled hard for each and every one of us, being doing one job all their lives. I didn't want that. I wanted something different. I wanted to have different experiences about life, about work, about environments as well. I also wanted to travel, but traveling wasn't necessarily for studies, it was just mostly for tourism. So the most I traveled before now was I went to Ghana. It was interesting because I was able to experience their own culture, how they do things there, how they live their lives as well, watching the environment and things like that. So it was something I really wanted to do. Well, when I wanted to do my master's, I was encouraged by my boss to come down to Scotland to do my master's. At the time, he was already doing his doctorate, his PhD. So, and before now or before then, a lot of people had told me that, oh, Chika, if you want to do your master's, please don't do it in Nigeria. You have to travel. You have to travel. I didn't think of it like that. Like I have to travel, like it's a half thing, like it's a must thing. But it happened that many people had told me that, and suddenly I started thinking about it that okay, it wouldn't be bad to travel down, travel out of the country for my masters. So that I did. On August 2019, I came down here. So in arriving here, before I came here, first of all, I was excited that I was going to travel out of the country for my master's. I was also nervous that, oh, I don't know anybody anywhere I'm going. The only person I know is my boss since he was already schooling here. Okay, so of course my boss is not family, but he's my boss. And he was my friend as well. So like, okay, I will just calm down and see how it goes from there. It wasn't a difficult decision to make if I wanted to do the masters. It was pretty easy because I really wanted to do my masters at the time. It was important for me to do my masters to be able to further myself in my career or to be able to change my career and do something else for myself. So on getting down here, I found things to be different. So there was culture shock. There was also weather shock. There was accent shock. So these are the things you're going to experience if you come down here. It's also a beautiful environment with lovely people as well. People who are willing to help if only you ask. Okay, like I said, nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. There's no perfect place. So don't think if you come down here, oh, all your worries are over. No, no. It's people who live here as well. People who have blood running through their veins. So just like you have problems, they have theirs too. Their problems might not be magnified as much as yours, but they have theirs as well, which you have to understand. It's not a bed of roses either. So this channel basically is going to be giving out information on admission processes, visa application, the weather, how to cope with the weather, clothing, the right clothing for this place, the food, accent. The accent is one thing. How to use a Google map. It's important to learn how to use a Google map before you get down here. Because once you get down here, trust me, you will need it for all your movements, especially for transportation. You would need your Google map. So if you don't know how to read a Google map, I'm here. I'm your plugin. I can help you out in learning how to read a Google map. It's not difficult, just a bit of practice and you'll get used to it. Because everything here is linked to technology. There's nothing you can do here if you're not technologically sound. So learning to use a Google map is important. We're also going to talk about health, your health, the first things you do once you arrive. There's certain things you have to do once you arrive. I'll also give you information on things you can come with while coming down to this country. Things you're allowed to carry so that you don't go and carry everything in your house that you want to bring it down. I made that mistake. So you just get embarrassed at the airport. And you know Nigerian airports, they don't send you. They won't be nice to you. So I'll give you that information, things you can carry, how you can be comfortable in the plane, especially if you haven't traveled before on an international flight. It's quite comfortable, but there are certain things you need to know as well. This video is also going to give you some tidbits on your studies. This video has nothing to do with you if you're interested in coming down here to study, but then you disappear. It's not for you. It's not for you if you want to play the system. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for real students who are ready to come down here to actually study, to make themselves better, to change their situation in life, to give themselves a chance at a wonderful, peaceful, calm life, a different situation from what they have before now. Okay, so if you're here to play the system, there are a lot of students here who play the system. Okay, both let's say both local and foreign, international and home-based. Students who are not serious, who their initial reason for coming down in the first place wasn't actually to study, was to do something else. I don't have any information about that. The information I have is for those who are here to study. So currently, I'm doing my PhD, my doctorate program as well. So I'm also going to debunk some things for you, especially for those of us who are going to be coming down for their masters. It's not as is interesting, but there are some information that you need to have at your fingertips before you come down. It's also important. Like I said, what has advantages also has disadvantages. So you have to weigh your options properly before you come down. So therefore, this channel is going to be quite interesting because as we go through, I'm also going to be giving you an insight into my own experiences, my own journey while I'm here. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.